spell my name. You can find me on stage, rhyming online in my space, talking, trying to network, down myself up with a concert, watching MCs watch other MCs get rich off this. I'm pissed often thinking about chips and wristwatches. It's just another glitch in this clip of bitch conscience. Sick artists try to make it, they're discarded, cause a big market's picking the shitty to win margins of money and fast. Nothing is dumber than loving your cash for a company that is troubling the hungry class. All I hear is I'm hustling crack, busting a cap is just disgusting and glam for a bunch of you fans to stand in tall grass and think that Puffy's the man. We must be a sad sight like a junkie's huff of a crack pipe. If rap life is killing the spirit to act right, we have to shine a light like the tip of a flashlight.
So it's radio soap, just a track cleaner. Freshen up your deck, eject the last feature. Play it in your phones as it's swept through the speakers. In your home, on the road, let it be the leader. Radio soap, just a track cleaner. Freshen up your deck, eject the last feature. Play it in your phones as it's swept through the speakers. In your home, on the road, let it be the leader.
Radio soap,
It's real hip hop music. Pop music. Pop music. Pop music. Pop music. Pop music. From the soul, y'all.
For MCs that are working in a studio every week, but their songs never turn worth it. That's probably because they're embracing the wrong purpose, thinking about the dollars, chains, and jewelries that they'll purchase. It's a way of life for dedicated and determined folk. I have to tell you now or someone else will do it later, yo. So go worry for your stereo. It has been infected by a very known disease, embarrassing the scene. Mainstream artificialness, let clarity be seen. Tame free, its exquisiteness is silent, unlike the blinging in their diamonds. And with this kind of image, the children are getting virus in their iris, getting a stylist to organize them by the shitty jiggy rhyming that they hear on the radio. Every other year is worse than a year ago, so I'm here to tell you my solution called
radio soap, just a track cleaner. Freshen up your deck, eject the last feature. Play it in your phones as it's swept through the speakers. In your home, on the road, let it be the leader. Radio soap, just a track cleaner. Freshen up your deck, eject the last feature. Play it in your phones as it's swept through the speakers. In your home, on the road, let it be the leader.
radio soap,
It's real hip hop music. Pop music. Pop music. Pop music. Pop music. From the soul, y'all.
Off my boots to jam my foot in the door, so everyone around this plan can see I'm looking for more. Rookies ignored, but step to the mic like put me in stores. Fuck what you heard, give me the chance to fully explore. I come from the port of Italy and Germany to here, where I had to learn the language, observing it from my peers. Every year, heavy tears leaking from my eyes, cause I couldn't fit in, but then I discovered art of rhyme. Parted time in half for starting my party life. At open mics at bars to do it at every chance. Many jams in the same spot every week. To MCs, I was just a raindrop in the sea. Plenty of these people trying to get a penny free, setting dreams before goals and ready to achieve. Then I seen becoming this would be the better mean. Put my negative energy in something that I would feel. It's in the breaks, the beats, the way of the MC. It's on the trains, the streets, the paint within a piece. It's in the crates, the cuts, the way of how you bust. In the bass, the drums through my veins and in my blood. It's in the breaks, the beats, the way of the MC. It's on the trains, the streets, the paint within a piece. It's in the crates, the cuts, the way of how you bust. In the bass, the drums through my veins and in my blood. When you rhyme at a show, you do it to get high with the folk while they listen to your lines and give you the eye that it's dope. Whether reciting your notes or straight up freestyling a poem, energizing the whole climate with a strikeable tone. Fight for the throne, grab the mic like Ike did his wife. Give 5 minutes right, you'll see your mind will dive in the hype. Blind of a sight when you rhyme with those who put time in this life. Ciphering heights are defined when you were timelessly nice. Gonna travel, record, tour, perform and make a record. Gonna battle like war, you're the force behind your effort. Gotta have juice even if stranded on a desert. With or without a crew, you gotta move like you're fresher. Prove who is lesser and abuse every sector with the view of a Looney Tune movie director. Be true to yourself when pursuing any quest. End up with the results, proving you did the best. It's in the breaks, the beats, the way of the MC. It's on the trains, the streets, the paint within a piece. It's in the crates, the cuts, the way of how you bust. In the bass, the drums through my veins and in my blood. It's in the breaks, the beats, the way of the MC. It's on the trains, the streets, the paint within a piece. It's in the crates, the cuts, the way of how you bust. In the bass, the drums through my veins and in my blood. To all my homies that are chasing the same thing, walking up on the stage hoping that they make name big. We ain't shit is the mentality here. We make tracks, break backs, release an album a year. Yeah, our stage act is a fan in a mirror. Reflect regular life to get a pat and a cheer. Have a career made of battling to manage my fear of standing empty-handed when you all laugh at me queer. Grab any mic that's open to elevate the standard. Tell and state your anger, never wait to transfer words that you have in a pad and you can't wait to burst. You crave a thirst that's greater than rain needs dirt and vice versa. I write verse, ignite ciphers and rhyme first. When it's my turn to collide worlds, type search your name, you get directed to our site work. World Trade Records and you can check on us white nerds. It's in the breaks, the beats, the way of the MC. It's on the trains, the streets, the paint within a piece. It's in the crates, the cuts, the way of how you bust. In the bass, the drums through my veins and in my blood. When the DJ's spinning beats from the PA system and MCs are spitting for a free case of sipping it's living the life I'm living, spit lyrics on mics you listen, but times are switching. There's too much, I'm the illest when I rhyme, I'm wicked. These types of guys and women are no surprise to an incline. The gimmick must be high in the lines they're sniffing. Who'll die when the ride is finished? Don't come by and lie to my visage. My pride is mine and its limits aren't designed to hide your addiction. I see through my eye and describe a depiction of whack MCs who attack a track with the wackest of steeds and try to act cool, but they're not even half of a breeze. Yeah, rapping is speech, but there is another half to defeat. You have to be naturally cash and never bash an MC behind his back, cause language is cheap, but the talent you see. You battle on streets, gain credit, and then your album's released. Just cause you have a pen and pad doesn't mean you'll actually achieve your dream. You have to pay your dues and make rapping your vaccine. What's up with every skater kid wanting to hold the microphone? What's up with every breaker clique always wanting to rhyme at shows? What's up with the kids with tilted lids and their pricey clothes who think they're cold as icicles but live at home, their life's a joke? They buy the source, go to EMI stores to find the more commercialized rap records and go home to watch the Vibe Awards. Their mind is bored so they pantomime what's televised, of course. They sell their lives to whores and think they have to buy the Porsche. Get shot like 50 times, paralyzed, then get signed and record, or try to arrive in a court with the crime you never decided before. You recognize and say, fuck what got me inside of the store, but there's still a lot of wannabe cocky shit talkers to warn. Like the ones that ask you to freestyle but choke and say they're drunk. You're only known as the hopeless, wishful poets and faintly dumb. I suggest you go home and study and start training for months, cause when you do the shit for real, the stage is amazingly fun. They're like, yo man, I'm a real MC, but I'll spit that shit later. I'm like, yo man, that's cool with me, you fucking imitator. Then they run away and hide their face in a bunch of drunken strangers, making conversation about the game or what beverage they favor. It's the desperate behavior when you're working a 9 to 5 and you can't find anything better to do with all of your hurt and time. They try to impersonate an important person and reword their lines, but reality is them 30 and still serving me burgers and fries. or spit shining urinals until their birth cycle has died. Their vital signs are high as teenagers, but as parents they cry into their lap. Looking back at when they thought they could rap, acted like the coolest of cats, cause they had a few tunes on a track and now they're mad at the approach they chose in their life. This only shows to those that think they're dope, it lasts for a night. This is to the rappers and all the graphers who have passion and sight. Don't let these actors fill the slots for what you happen to like.
Don't let them do that shit. I just don't give a flying shit. Sorry kids, I shouldn't be cussing like this, but I really don't care about all the big things. All the cars, the jewels, the big mansions on the side of a hill in California, wherever it may be. I just don't care.
Oh shit, I don't smoke or sniff or say my flows are sick or say I'm dope as shit. I ain't no poster bitch. I don't boast in rich clothes or own no whip. Yo, I'm broke and spit poems at shows or discos, and this shows that my approach is wish hope and not the big goal. I want to live old and watch my kid grow. A pop that bring home a lot from his own. My thought of manhood, yeah, I love the damn woods, sleeping in, making tracks, or reading mad books, eating chips, spraying graft. I need the money when I'm hungry or it's fuck the cash. I hang with dealers, junkies, and the ones who bust their ass. I'm kinda jumpy like the bungee when it's up and back. I like the funky and the grungy, hate the upper class. Not cause I'm jealous, but because of what they do. I got more cash than you, yeah? Well, fuck you. I just don't care about the big things. All I want, little bit of spare change. I don't need what you wanna sell me. I feel that is unhealthy. I don't need to read advertisements. All that shit on TV is a mind spin. What I want to be free from this virus, so you and I can die in some silence. I'm that backpacker, skater cap, $5 polo shirt, go to work, nano iPod, live alone in search kinda guy. Like to rhyme, like to write, like film, theater, and sports. When I kill leaders of war, I'm still eager and poor. My gills teetered and torn. Why? I don't know, I just felt like saying that. I'm the one who hated rap, later loved the bass and clap. Now I wanna take it back to the fun where you would dance up on the block drunk with a disc jockey, where inner city kiddies came to do hip hopping. I'm dishwashing, skinny lippy and cocky. I watch hockey, I'm never drinking the coffee, and I'd rather buy an album an original copy. But that doesn't mean that I am in it for shopping. I'm living in a world full of gimmicks that cost me, so I say stay underground, fuck the pop scene. I just don't care about the big things. All I want, little bit of spare change. I don't need what you wanna sell me. I feel that is unhealthy. I don't need to read advertisements. All that shit on TV is a mind spin. What I want to be free from this virus, so you and I can die in some silence. Back in the day in science class, I never acted my age. I'd write a rap on a page and laugh at half of my grades. I was cracking the case of passion through my math and a drain. Didn't have what it takes to establish a valuable trait. People thought I wished to be black cause I was baggy and baked. They couldn't accept the facts or look at my family's face. When I rocked a Raiders cap and had the talk of a strange cat with a Walkman strapped to his body and brain, that made everybody feel like I was living on fast lanes. But really I just had a bunch of tickets to backstage. Played it on a fat tape, hated by my classmates, labeled as a bad taste. painful on a whack day. But nevertheless, I met it with depth. I never regret the better than best set of the steps we had to press our own record. A lot of these peeps were telling me that we were better, so I sweated like a sweater to inebriate the pressure.
Don't get fooled by the hype, you're not as good as you think. You gotta do it every night and dip your foot in the mix. Turn your music into life and put it into a disc. Don't get fooled by the tricks, trips, or anything, bitch. Don't get fooled by the hype. The hype is killing your wish. Get a crew and do it right. If life is in it for this, show and prove on every time you rhyme spitting your ish. Don't get fooled by the tricks, trips, or anything, bitch.
It was rap magazines, house parties, and jamming on beats, battles and freezing, having a steez to splatter MCs. It's hanging in scenes like this that made me last through my teens. After a week, you could see that all your fans are asleep. So your plan is to be the best man and handle your reach, but half of your peeps don't tell you your tracks are whack and obscene. So inside of your cap, you think you got the fattest rap on the street, but actually you're so back you never traveled to see. Language and speech crafted by fiends could have a routine of growing constantly like apples and seeds at a rap show. Those that act dope are whacker than a crack toke. If you're after the cash gold, you're a bastard and that's known. If you're after a rap bro, don't get tangled in your ego. Adapt to the circumference and stay in the back with your people. And don't think that you are better and bigger than most. No one will listen to you or want you like prisoners close.
Don't get fooled by the hype. 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 Do not get fooled by the hype. Don't get fooled by the hype. Do not get fooled by the hype. Don't get fooled by the hype. Don't get fooled by the hype.
Stepped into the scene with a head higher than I should have had, and everyone was like, yo, that is fire and you're good at that. My friends are liars, maybe they're wired on pussy raps. Got inspired and started writing to fully grasp the idea behind a mind clear with rhymes. Been 5 years of live and I fear this life, but why? Because the preparation was incorrect, too high from hearing you're the greatest with intellect. So I decided to be rhyming on every stage and went away with a mic lying in a leather case to entertain the people that were vibing and still awake. I'd spit a take and watch the environment turn a little gray. I saw the darkness, sat at home and fixed the change. Had to switch my range, wash it away in my sink and drain. We concentrate on positive sonnets I got to lay. I forgot my name and wanted you all to watch me change.
Don't get fooled by the hype, you're not as good as you think. You gotta do it every night and dip your foot in the mix. Turn your music into life and put it into a disc. Don't get fooled by the tricks, trips, or anything, bitch. Don't get fooled by the hype. The hype is killing your wish. Get a crew and do it right. If life is in it for this, show and prove on every time you rhyme spitting your ish. Don't get fooled by the tricks, trips, or anything, bitch. Don't get fooled by the hype. 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 Don't get fooled by the hype.
For MCs to come around, we take a beat and beat it out, speaking speech from our mouth. Cheat on our spouse with the unique features from this art. Bleachers full of crowds screaming, that's my dream within this bar. I hold my life like I hold on to an open mic. With spoken rhyme, I'm getting high like smoking herb in a pipe. Spoken word is my life, I live like a hermit inside, cause my work requires me to be there like a verbalist type.
I awake, drink the drug already made, make my way to home base, alone in my own cave. Set focus, create tapes, and grow in my own way. Live life laid in a page, I wrote it to beats played. Kritik's the fucking name, so go run and tell your friends. Radio soaps only feature from beginning to the end. What's that say? They crave simple and plain, with a mellow set voice that flows like rainy days.
Keep it
real,
keep it
live,
keep the
color,
keep the
vibe. Leave the suckers there to die.
Keep it
fresh,
keep it
tight,
keep it
blessed,
keep it
right. Feed the hunger deep inside. Keep it real, keep it
vibe,
keep the
color,
keep the
vibe.
Leave the suckers there to die. Keep it
fresh,
keep it
tight,
keep it
blessed,
keep it
right.
Feed the hunger deep inside. Stressed, follow the light. life of 9 to 5, when I'd rather be living from writing another rhyme. That's the beauty of the hunger, the empty I feel inside, which is why I'll keep it alive. Let go, trying to be bigger than sex shows. Nevertheless, stay committed, remember my next goal. Imagine hip-hop music that's felt in a dead soul, the truest you've ever known, been sick from the get-go.
I spin on a pop screen and sell my tickets to watch me. The hip-hop scene I visit is a bit of a Bronx queen. I talk speech over a jam and bang up a sash, a rap to express the only other half of my head. Half of my life is dedicated as the passion of Christ. I rap on a mic to get high like it was crack or some ice. And I love it cause you can do it if you're black or you're white. Any man or woman can make a track and have a good time. Yeah,
keep it real, keep it live, keep the color, keep the vibe. Leave the suckers there to die. Fresh, keep it tight, keep it blessed, keep it right. Feed the hunger deep inside. Keep it real, keep it live, keep the color, keep the vibe. Leave the suckers there to die. Keep it fresh, keep it tight, keep it blessed, keep it right. Feed the hunger deep inside.
The radio rules everything around me, so clean the music, wash it every day, y'all. The radio rules everything around me, so clean the music, wash it every day, y'all. Yeah. Dedicated to all the Kootenai kids that do what I do, did what I do. Everybody does the same shit. Getting high, losing their minds, disfiguring their own lives and shit. I went from that to this. We used to chill in the rooms, listening to some tunes, twisting spliffs, getting lifted when her lips hit a dude. We skipped out of school to smoke cigs and sip on some booze. We coke sniff, but now I know that shit just isn't that cool. I'm not different from you, yeah, I diss my principles too, and lived my youth like there was just no restrictions or rules. Started ingesting pills that weren't prescripted to use. Got addicted to shrooms, but never mixed syringes with spoons. Getting ripped on every trip that we would swig with a brew. Going to parties, drinking liquor, pimping, thinking of blue. So what we did is go up the hill and started growing some grass to flow into cash. Talk about it while going to class. We were broke as a glass after being thrown in and smashed, but we managed to get some dough from all the dope in her plants. So we dove in a trance of buying snow by the gram and dosed like junkies in the blow until their nose would get cramps. But poetry clashed with my toxicology phase. I couldn't figure out the thoughts that I had wanted to say. I felt strange like a chronic with no pot in his veins, and I acknowledged the narcotics would have slaughtered her brains. So I dropped it like a habit that you caught by mistake, and saw myself being trapped like a dog in a cage, walking away day. Ironic like a doctor with AIDS. Of how moronic I was to having to stop and explain to young kids lost and popping E-bombs at a rave, to hitting the bong and coughing until their esophagus is strained. Living this type of life will make you miss your chance. I'd rather go with my dream, which is to spit some tracks. Just think of that instead of slipping in vicious cracks, like sitting in your pad and wishing that your wrists were slashed. I need bliss and laughs, that's why I switch my stance. I blow a farewell kiss to my self-inflicting past, and I am gone.
Walking along the road at dawn, alone and holding on to no one's arms.
And I am gone.
Walking away from all my wrongs, but I'll do it my way, don't got no hope in God.
And I am gone.
Looking at all the pros and cons, but no matter what I did, I know my soul is strong.
And I am gone.
By putting all my lyrics in a song, for printing out an image that has been living in my
And now
thoughts.
I'm into poetry and think of how I'll get some groceries so my bros can feed close to me when their mouths are too broke to eat. I chose to leave the scene with no hope, and it seems the coke and me made me too lonely and turned homies to freaks. Went from a C to ovaries to BC from overseas, turned into a teen and started to agree with dopamines. Toke the weed and chewed skull like green coca leaves. Slowly these approaches became a little too old for me. I roamed the streets like philosophers from Rome and Greece, wrote to beats to cope with grief and hope of relief. I jot a verse, stop and rehearse the thought I just burst. This was my hobby at first, then I learned the toxins that burn. My confidence jerked, so I stopped and promised my work more quality than anything that I had done in the past. Stopped puffing the grass crop to start busting more raps hard. It became my heroin without any track marks. It's a snapshot of history from sniffing crystalline to slinging E's to little teens. Now that shit is sick to me. I sip some tea and think differently of yesterday when I was depressed that even a feather felt like extra weight. Had to correct my ways, cause when your fam asks you why you look so messed and you say I haven't slept in days, that makes you stressed and gray. So I suggested a change, and may I suggest this to all my sleeping brethren at stake who go off to festivals and raves to get wrecked on Special K, turn into vegetables early for their death in their grave. I'm not upset but afraid, I want you to rest from excellent age, not carried out in a stretcher by some medics that say
He's dead and it's late, we're sorry but he missed his chance.
this is one of the reasons why I went from this to that. These risks are facts, there ain't shit that'll bring you back. So rip this wisdom and rethink your plan, sing the song, and I'm gone. That's it. And I am gone.
Walking along the road at dawn, alone and holding on to no one's arms.
And I am gone.
Walking away from all my wrongs, but I'll do it my way, don't got no hope in God.
And I am gone.
Looking at all the pros and cons, but no matter what I did, I know my soul is strong.
And I am gone.
By putting all my lyrics in a song, for printing out an image that has been living in my thoughts. Walking along the road at dawn, alone and holding on to no one's arm. Walking away from all my wrongs, but I'll do it my way, don't got no hope in God. Looking at all the pros and cons, but no matter what I did, I know my soul is strong. By putting all my lyrics in a song, for printing out an image that has been living in my thoughts.
You know, everyone's always running around wondering, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I gotta compete with the other, but it's not like that. I'm not about the money making, even though we gotta get it. Everyone is working hard, take 5, get party headed. I don't really wanna sweat it, even if it's Armageddon. All I wanna do is find a reason to forget it. So if your 9 to 5 has got you feeling like a peasant, you're not eating and you're stressing cause you're leaning on depression. You're dreaming of possessions and you're fiending for attention. Don't get beaten and molested by these reasons that are senseless. Rat race, paper chase, competition, work a lot, stay at home, pay the tax, go off and serve your boss. Go to college, be a scholar, be a father, find a mother, feed your daughter, meet her partner, see the ring you got her. Get the cars, get the cash, go to church, go to mass, go to clubs, stay get stabbed, stay at home and go chat on the phone or the net and watch a soap from your bed, all alone with no friends, and it's like why is it like this? I don't know. Who in their right mind said it is righteous? I don't know. I thought that life was supposed to be priceless, but I guess MasterCard has her souls in a vice grip. And it's why is it like this? I don't know. Why are we stressed and we bitch of the crisis? I don't know. I think we might have to wake up and fight this so we can find our pride, redefine what life is. So it's get up in the morning, cook your kids a good breakfast, read the paper, drink your coffee, and then leave when expected. Every day the same routine at the street intersection. Beep your horn in the traffic, busy late cause you slept in. You're breaking your back so you can pay all your tax, putting away all your cash to some safe in the bank. And you gotta get the house with the white picket fence, and the spouse who can clean and is good in the kitchen. Oh wow, what a dream seems, I will not miss this. You got your moms for the dishes and your pops for Christmas, who gets you iPods, laptops, and Discmans, and maybe the Night Sharks Fat Farm for your wish list. Yes, yes, take the elevator to the top floor, sit behind your desk, do the labor you want more. But why? You ain't satisfied of your added time at your job? Course not, that's why I'm like why is it like this? I don't know. Who in their right mind said it is righteous? I don't know. I thought that life was supposed to be priceless, but I guess MasterCard has their souls in a vice grip. And it's why is it like this? I don't know. Why are we stressed and we bitch at the crisis? I don't know. I think we might have to wake up and fight this, so we can find our pride, redefine what life is. What a shame that I see when I take the BUS freaks. They're always standing in line but never get what they dream of. They're making it seem as this is just as simple as peanuts, but the negative greed is not letting you know there is speed bumps. Take a second to listen before you think I'm just bitching about my position in this life I'm living. I'm scratching and itching like Itchy and Scratchy Mouse and Cat from The Simpsons. I got a deeply rooted issue with this superficial consuming. As humans are stupidly foolish, we're abusing and choosing to ruin the path of decisions I choose. Rap is religion and calculate every move like a mathematician. And now it's like, what should I do? I don't fancy the plan of the system, I'm hunting some new cycle to try. So fuck these trifling 9-to-5s and getting born, going to school, finding a job, getting a fam, paying our debts, and then we die. Why? And it's like why is it like this? I don't know. Who in their right mind said it is righteous? I don't know. I thought that life was supposed to be priceless, but I guess MasterCard has their souls in a vice grip. And it's why is it like this? I don't know. Why are we stressed and we bitch at the crisis? I don't know. I think we might have to wake up and fight this, so we can find our pride, redefine what life is.
We're gonna make a new rule. Whenever I'm in here, you hear me typing. Or whether you don't hear me typing, what the fuck you hear me doing in here, when I'm in here, that means that I am working. That means don't come in. You think you can handle that? Why don't you start right now and get the fuck out of here? Let me explain something to you. Whenever you come in here and interrupt me, you're breaking my concentration. You're distracting me. And it will then take me time to get back to where I was. And when I'm in here, that means that I am working.
Get up every morning on the train, go to work. During the day I slave and get paid to endure a certain type of chain that I serve with the wage that I make. From sweating over plates, clipping weed or whatever, I stay clever and save cash to make tracks sound better, so one day I can lay wax and play that on techniques. My checks need a little more, so I invest in fresh beats. I'm a stress freak, every cent is a rent fee or a bill for my cell, my checking account is empty. I'm flat broke, can't even buy a Pepsi. I kick rhymes, but they only kick dimes to MCs. My 9 to 5 is the way I survive. It's got me staying alive, though I hate it at times. I'm barely making it by, cause I'm paying the price. But fuck it, at least I'm me every day of my life. We gotta work
to play, gotta earn a fan base.
Gotta make a living to be swimming in the fast lane.
Damn straight handshakes can be fake in this rap game.
We're independent and we're building our campaign.
Rat race, DJ scratch the wax plates.
And it's EPs, LPs, CDs, and mad tapes.
Spit freeze and and pick beats, attack stage.
To MC is a dream,
We believe that that's fate. My hands are made of stone, I wish I could just go home. But when you get old and grown, it's time to control your own. Gotta pay the bills, pay for thrills and the pills. And the will that I feel is so real, keep it still. Feeling like the last round, sort of like I'll pass out. Where am I gonna stand now? Gotta keep the man down, put me in the dirt, digging to find my worth. Calluses on my hands, can strip the paint off a church. Beat banging pipes, the grip that I have is tight. So working into the night keeps balance within my life. Listen to us speak, you learn to cherish your sleep. And the dreams that you seek can't compare to your week. Used to hustle and tussle and scuffle with muscle. My fingers bleed from the shovel, but still I won't buckle. Decided to find some guidance in the meaning to life. I'ma fight it like a riot and stay bleeding through mics.
We gotta
work to play, gotta earn a fan base.
Gotta make a living to be swimming in the fast lane.
Damn straight, handshakes can be fake in this rap game.
We're independent and we're building our campaign.
Rat race, DJ scratch the wax plates.
And it's EPs, LPs, CDs, and mad tapes.
Spit freeze and pick beats, attack stage.
To MC is a dream,
We believe that that's fate.
I'm like the simplest man. Many say that I am different, I'm like different my ass. I've sniffed on a gram like any kid in your class. And I skipped out of math and even English exams. I wish for the chance to get some chick in the sack, so we could chill and relax until their feelings would act. I would hit it and laugh, kiss, then giggle and crash. I'm like, finally her face hit this pillow at last. Some years passed, then I really slipped into cracks. I got addicted to flaps and started twitching from tabs. And drinking 6 in a pack and hitting 10s in the cans. I would pitch in my cash so we could split it in half. To smoke a split with the hash or getting ripped on a drag. But every kid does the same, so is it really that bad? Now I'm 20 and I'm scared of what I drank from my tap. And I'm getting sicker from every single sip that I have. And they look at me like, who's this immigrant with a past? Trying to slither in the grass of our inner city grasp. I'm just a simple man who likes to listen to rap, reggae, rock, and a bit of the jazz while I sit on my ass. In my head I'm thinking of tracks and I scribble on pads. I rhyme, but I got no DJ that is spinning my wax. And my time is committed to the lyrics I have, which are printed on stacks of paper that are wrinkled and trashed. And my vibe is just chilling in the crib or the lab, getting into a cab and trying to catch a flick when I can. And I like going out and having dinner with fam, or buying a round trip ticket so I can visit my dad when I'm missing him bad. I hold a fist when I'm mad, but right now I'm working at 6 and I'm living in van. And I'm kinda strange looking, call me skinny or fat. I walk around the city with a silver ring on my hand. As I listen to my celly, every minute it's whack. It's someone yelling or telling me we should do a collab. But I'm sitting in my home, so single and alone, as I'm thinking of a poem to be spitting with the phones on my head in the booth when I'm pressing on record. And all I really want is my record in a store and gain a bit of credit, so I'm selling to support my relatives with every single sentence or a course. I wanna buy them breakfast till I'm dead up in a morgue, but I'm penny poor, and yes, I slept on many floors. I don't have an obsession with a Lexus or a Porsche. I'm trying to stay inventive while steady repping the north. And the sweat from my pores dripping off the tip of my nose is a symbol of me getting into the zone of doing what I wanna do until I'm 60 years old. I guess this kick and rhyme shit has gotten into my soul, and it goes. So when it's gray, close your eyes, see the sunshine. Go to sleep, then awake, see the sunrise. You gotta dream and I pray, that's a dumb lie. You gotta see every day with some sunlight. So when it's gray, close your eyes, see the sunshine. Go
Go to sleep, then awake, see the sunrise. You gotta dream and I pray that's a dumb lie. You gotta see every day with some sunlight.
See, I'm literally starving in my little apartment. I can't be simply charming when it's stinking like garbage, or the whole kitchen is smelling like liquor and garlic, and the mold's living under every inch of the carpet. Shit gets broke every minute when I'm drinking and barfing. All I see is bottles, dishes, and the cigarette cartons. But lucky me, I'm living in a city of artists. For really, I'm just a seed from one of Italy's gardens. In 1986, they picked me for the harvest and kicked me to the harbor from shit week with my father. 2 years before me, he was 16 in a rocker. I remember when I was just 3 and I'd go see his concerts. But sadly, we left from my dad and he wept. I never had any breath from that stab to the chest. I was mad and depressed and I drank cause of stress. But now I thank every other chance that I get. So when it's gray, close your eyes, see the sunshine. Go to sleep, then awake, see the sunrise. You gotta dream and I pray that's a dumb lie. You gotta see every day with some sunlight. So when it's gray, close your eyes, see the sunshine. Go to sleep, then awake, see the sunrise. You gotta dream and I pray that's a dumb lie. You gotta see every day with some sunlight. Sunlight, 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 sunlight. But I sit at home and wait for my eviction note, afraid that I'll be kicked and stoned away for every different golden age. I think my soul is pain and shit, I can't control my rage. And when I grip and throw grenades or just slit my throat with blades. I'm sick of hope and change occurs when you earn it with strife. And I'm not the first to have this kind of verse in my mind. And every word in a line to disperse in my journal of rhyme seems like a certain excerpt from a hurting personal time. Now I'm learning I should observe every person's advice instead of discouragement and cursing cause I'm working 09. I realize there's the ones who have it worse in this life, so there's no purpose to feel worthless and immerse in this lie. So I'm searching to find the perfect cure that resides within the surge of this light that burns the surface of ice. But I utilize this light as a nurturing vice to escape this insecure circus where I currently thrive. So when it's gray, close your eyes, see the sunshine. Go to sleep, then awake, see the sunrise. You gotta dream and I pray that's a dumb lie. You gotta see every day with some sunlight. So when it's gray, close your eyes, see the sunshine. Go to sleep, then awake, see the sunrise. You gotta dream and I pray that's a dumb lie. You gotta see every day with some sunlight. Sunlight, 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 sunlight. Sunlight, sunlight. Everywhere I go, I'm seeing the same things. The same kids wearing the same clothes, the same rings, the same dream. This ain't me, what it is crazy. I blame Jay-Z and the mainstream to make these videos with nothing but bling and gold. Women with lips filled with silicone, it's really gross. So if you sit in your home and listen to the lyrics of those talking bitches and hoes, please get rid of these CDs, they're stinking like feces. Cause women and preteens are spending like 3 G's on linen like each week. The reason is we all wanna be what we see on the TV. Believe me, it's just checks for record execs. Every second of breath is wrecked by the messages sent on television sets to heads that are effing obsessed. I'm stressing and sweat cause everything's synthetic and tech. We gotta change who we are, what we do, what we think. It isn't change, or the cars, or the jewels on a pimp. We gotta stay in the parks and get booed and get dissed. Then we're taking this art through improvement and bliss. Gotta stop being caught in the thoughts of the rich. Gotta block all the negative, get positive quick. Gotta drop all the spending on the props that we wish. This is not hip-hop, it's just a product of it. It's just a product of it. It's just a product of it. This is not hip-hop, it's just a product of it. This is not hip-hop, it's just a product of it. I see the kids of today want the new age flavor. No more face-to-face, just the two-way pagers. I don't agree how we raise teenagers. Make them believe the free is to chase this paper. I won't sit back and let this life affect me, but I will spit raps into this mic correctly. Cause I think that all of our minds are empty if we idolize the kind that go buy the Bentleys and drive around town yelling look at my rims, but couldn't buy love from a hopeless hooker with kids. I'm like, being rich doesn't equal love. It's a man-made addiction, it's the people's drug. And it's damn strange, but it seems like we can't wait for the fat chains that we cop at the thrift shop. My thoughts aren't special like a Christmas gift box. It's just presents for the resurrection of hip-hop. We gotta change
Who we are,
what we do,
what we think.
it isn't change
Or the cars,
or the jewels
on a pimp.
We gotta stay
In the parks,
and get booed,
and get dissed.
then we're taking this art through improvement and bliss. Gotta stop
Being caught
in the thoughts
of the rich.
Gotta block
all the negative, get
positive quick. Gotta drop
all the spending
on the props that we wish. This is not
hip-hop,
it's just a product of it.
It's just a product of it. It's just a product of it.
We gotta change
who we are,
what we do,
what we think.
it isn't change
Or the cars,
or the jewels
on a pimp.
We gotta stay
In the parks,
and get booed,
and get dissed.
then we're taking this art through improvement and bliss. Gotta stop
Being caught
in the thoughts
of the rich.
Gotta block
all the negative, get
positive quick. Gotta drop
all the spending
on the props that we wish. This is not
hip-hop,
it's just a product of it.
It's just a product of it. It's just a product of it. This is not hip-hop, it's just a product of it. This is not hip-hop, it's just a product of it.